Hello everyone and welcome to the Iron Warrior Cosplay live stream with me, your host, Iron Warrior Cosplay. How are we all doing? So check this out. We have Palladium Cosplay with the first, Full Power Creations with the second, and the Cheese Herald with the third. Thank you so much. Also, Mr. Titan, thank you so much for recently subscribing. Tier 1, 37 months. Holy fucking shit. Zeta Omega, Tier 1 with the 9 months. The Cheese Herald, 1 month. Tier 1 for 3 whole months. How are we doing, guys? I hope we're doing all well. Let's see how it's have a look now. Ranger of Krieg is modding tonight. Thanks so much for being here. Nate the Chill Valhalla is also here. Sorry about that. I didn't update quick enough, so sorry about that. Full Power Creations is gifted to Tier 1 to Galactic Elephant Live as well. Thank you so much. Praise be unto him. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I am back from Berlin. As Ranger of Krieg said, yeah, Welshman lost in Berlin. I wasn't lost in Berlin. I was actually felt quite at home in Berlin. I'm not going to lie. I actually really enjoyed Berlin. Berlin was very fucking awesome. Loads to talk about. We've got loads to talk about, mostly Berlin. But I've also got some cool stuff to talk about. If you guys want to read the actual title of the stream, you'll get to see what's coming up. But yeah, seriously, how are you all guys doing? Hi, Iron. I did the unthinkable. I got a girlfriend. Nice. Say goodbye to your wallet. No, I'm joking. It's not that bad. My boy! How you all doing? Hope we're all doing well. Seriously, welcome. I've missed you guys. I really have. But we're back. The legend returns. Hardly. Thank you so much to JXpo. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so it's... my voice is a bit fucked because I'm still recovering, by the way. So, I have been obviously in Berlin, and I came home with a cold. So I'm just kind of getting over that a little bit now. But yeah, it's just really good. Did you impress her with your knowledge of cheese love? You're just like, this is Brie, this is Wensleydale. GW is already burning a hole in my wallet. I don't know about you. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't bought much from GW for a very long time. I told her about TOG2, and she kisses me. Fair enough. My guy, not gonna lie, happened first kill for Jesus Christ. Nods in approval, you gotta keep it there. That's awesome. But yes, I'm back. How are we all doing? I'm really excited. I know I keep asking how you're all doing, but I just want to know. We've got a lot to talk about tonight, mainly Berlin and then Rammstein. I went on holiday with my girlfriend to the amazing country of Germany, to the city of Berlin, and man alive, the history there is incredible. The people are so awesome. Yes, I did get a haircut. What you think? I like my haircut. Yeah, I've been all right. Same old already. Fair enough. Yeah, you had a good time. Yes, I did have a very good time. Looks great the way. Thank you so much, the Cheese Herald. It looks good. I really appreciate that. I like that, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, my girlfriend really likes it too. And yeah, I wanted to change. The side parting was nice and everything, but I wanted to change. Looking snazzy. Thank you so much. But yeah, stop with the compliments, guys. So my voice is a little bit hoarse, but I'm going to be talking a lot because I always talk a lot. So tonight's mods are Nate the Chill Valhalla and Ranger of Krieg. Ranger of Krieg, Nate the Chill Valhalla. If you guys can tell me, check Discord in the main chat because I'm going to have the Discord covered. So if you want me to check for anything important, please let me know. Yeah, well, the Zigzag Cup I already had. I didn't get that in Berlin, but I did get 2 more. I have a collection of them now. I have 6 now, I think, 6 or 7 different Rammstein cups. So I love it. There's 2 more I need. There's 2 I need. One's very difficult to get a hold of, and the other is I need to go to eBay and buy it, but they're a bit extortionate at the moment. But yeah, right. My girlfriend just messaged me. That's really nice. She's off to bed. She's got work early tomorrow. I actually have a bit of work. I have a lot. We have a lot of hours in our work right now with Barbie and Oppenheimer being out. It's insane. I did a 12 p.m. I did midday to 11 p.m. So I did a fair few hours. I did 11 hours in a day. Without a break, and then I've got today. Then I did 9 to 5. That's easy. And then tomorrow I've got an 11 a.m. until 2 a.m. So 11 a.m. on until the next day, until 2 a.m. So, yeah, many hours. So just love to visit Europe. Well, don't get me wrong, this is my first time. This is my first time going out. So flying was, yeah. Anyway, I got loads of stuff to tell you. Let us go to here. Now, we are going to go to here, and I'm going to show you guys what I did. So, this is us. This is us in Berlin. This is us arriving. You live in Europe, don't you? No. You know what I mean. As in, I stay in Wales, I go to England, maybe Scotland, and that's it, right? It's my first time actually leaving and going somewhere that isn't Wales, England, you know? So, it was nice. It was nice. But I want to travel more. It'd be really nice. He left the island. I did leave the island. But yes, hold on. Let me just check. This, actually. Let's have a look. Okay, chat is there. Should I make myself bigger? Yeah, why not? Let's make myself a bit bigger. There we go. Just so I'm a bit bigger. Some of the pictures may get cut off, but it's fine. It's not a problem. Okay. There we go. Right. So, Berlin. We landed. This is me and my amazing girlfriend, Steph. You can see we're both very tired. My girlfriend, Steph, was actually working the night before, and there was some stuff that happened at her work, so she was quite tired. I was very tired. So we got to Berlin, though. Thank you so much, Sapphire. Hail Hydrate. Thank you so much for the Hail Hydrate. Really appreciate it. She is, isn't she? She's incredible. So we got to Berlin. We landed. And the first thing I saw in the airport was this golden BMW. It was just like, okay, gold BM, nice. So golden BMW, there it is, just chilling. The trains in Germany. Oi, oi. Fuck. I love that. Fuck. I late. Greetings and welcome back, brother Chris. How you doing, my guy? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Seriously, tier 3 for 28 months, dude. That is ridiculous. Thank you so much. You're a legend. I am here. Don't worry, we haven't been streaming long. I've just started. I'm gonna assume it's a prize. A prize? Prize for what? So, the car. I think it was just an advertisement. I'm not sure. I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just saw a gold BMW and was like, cool. Click. The trains there are double-deckered. 2-tier trains. It's madness. It's insane. Hold on. This is really cool. There won't be any audio, but it would be really cool to stop notifications. 2 seconds, guys. I am just going to jump over to here and just mute my notifications for a second. Otherwise, they're going to keep coming up. Actually, I don't think there's a way I can stop that. That's a shame. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Got an idea. Let's go to studio mode. And I will just cut the bottom off. Come on, where is it? There it is. There we go. I'll just cut the bottom off. That's not a problem. Just so that notifications of people liking my stuff on my personal, because this is my personal page. So, okay, there we go. Studio mode, go away, and then back to here. Awesome. So there's no audio, but this train is pretty badass. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, my camera is too big, isn't it? Oopsie daisy. That one. There we go. But yeah, so the trains were fucking insane. Seriously. Like, holy shit, the trains were awesome. Like, and this was the main one, though. This was, like, the main one going from the train station into Berlin. Can you not go forward? There we go. So, we get to Berlin, and we go and hang out in Berlin, and it is fucking awesome. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. You're telling me, right? That's so fucking cool. Right? Come on, everything. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. I love it. You think you'd have a double-decker train, considering our buses. It's a good idea. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking awesome. So the next con, the Krieg need to do the Hey Barbie audio, by the way. Oh my fucking god. We passed some really beautiful looking places. Like, genuinely. Some of the places in Berlin are just stunning. Like, I can't tell you how nice some of these places are. And the weather was stunning. It was so fucking nice. Also, are we still in July? Yes, we are. Cool. I didn't forget to do the sub goal. I was worried I was going to forget to do the sub goal. But yeah, almost apocalyptic, right? Isn't it so pretty though? Like, oh, it's stunning, and so many cyclists everywhere. So many cyclists. Really nice treats. Let me move this down a little bit. There we go. Really nice treats in loads of the bakeries and shop windows and stuff. Coraxian cosplay. Hello, all by the way. Hello, welcome. Really fucking awesome. Genuinely. Like, by the way, I'm not going to go through like every single photo, but I'm going to go through a lot of them. That is the plane leaving. For some reason, they're not all in perfect order, and I'm not sure why. Do you know what, actually? Let me check that, because they should be. Because I did upload them in the right order, so I don't know why it's not doing it. So let me go and check why the fuck it's not doing it. When by, in fact, it should be doing it perfectly right. Weird. It's not doing it right, but it's fine. I've set off in a different point now. So, while in Berlin, right, you changed your situation to avoid confusion. I like that. While we were in there, we had to go try some bratwurst and some currywurst and stuff. And I went in and I tried currywurst with chips and this really nice crusty loaf, crusty bun. Oh my god, it is so tasty. It is so fucking tasty. Unbelievably good. It tasted so fucking good. Let me just make this same as the chat. There we go. So fucking good. This was my first time having it, okay? This is my first time having it. I had bratwurst, currywurst. We had a bunch of different meals out there. It was incredible. Holy fucking shit, did it taste good. I had to take a picture of it. I don't normally take a picture of all my food. Had to take a picture of this. It's making my stomach rumble right now. That's how good it is. Some of the art installations there were really nice. He likes his sausage. Giggity. Some of the art installations out there were really nice. We all loads of selfies. These are from my private page, so you'll see loads of selfies. And it was so fucking nice out there. Holy fuck. The weather was incredible. Always getting selfies with my beautiful government staff. Always difficult though, because I don't want to crouch down and take a photo with her. I wanted to take a photo of us together, so she always looked really tiny, even though she's really tiny. So all the photos are me holding the phone at my arm's length, and then just me and my girlfriend. I love it a bit. I wasn't late to stream. You can't prove anything. You weren't late to stream. It's fine. We've just started. And yeah, we had like breakfast in the morning. Oh my god, the bread out there, like the buns and stuff out there, and the loaves and the bread and the food in general out in Berlin, out in Germany, was just stunning. And like orange juice everywhere, apple juice everywhere. They're very healthy out there. It's really nice, and I fucking loved it. I had so much good food there. Oh, my stomach is grumbling. Oh my god. The rocket tower. The rocket tower. I had to get a picture of the rocket tower. We just stumbled upon this, and I was like, oh, cool, rocket tower. Got to get back to it. Look, thanks so much, Correction. Chill out. Enjoy yourself. Thank you, Correx. Yeah, this is the rocket tower. It's very fucking cool. Again, over by the umbrellas, there's a beautiful fountain. Had to get a photo in front of that as well. Very awesome. These were so cool. I thought they were just like remnants of like old times and they were there. Turns out, no. Almost every single one of these old pumps works, and you can pump and get water out of them, and it's drinking water, and it's so fucking cool. I think they're incredible. There's a video of me actually pumping one of those in a bit, and I'll show you. Just these beautiful buildings around Berlin. So pretty. I took 1,001 photos. The spire, obviously the giant tower with the revolving ball on it. So fucking cool. 'Tis what she proclaimed. Giggity. That is Europe in a nutshell. Absolutely. And again, more selfies. Oh, I feel really bad. No, get this, right? My girlfriend isn't actually that short. The picture's just cut off a little bit. There you go. But the reason I've cut it off is because friends of mine keep liking stuff and commenting and stuff. So notifications keep coming up. Great hair. Me or her, because I love both. More pictures of the tower. I keep forgetting what it's called. But it's there and it's fucking awesome. We had some food, went shopping in Primark. There's a Primark in Berlin. I had no idea, but I went to get some shades that weren't my fold-out ones, because my fold-out ones are like, they're great and everything, but I have to keep folding them out and I keep worried they're going to break. So I just use those for, like, you know, either driving or if I'm going somewhere really nice or whatever. I just needed a quick pair that I could just throw around and just put on. So I bought a pair of sunglasses and a belt. And Steph bought this lovely white shirt to wear so she could just take it on and off, because it was really hot there, but it's also nice to wear like loose wearing clothes and stuff. It was really, really nice. It's a beautiful fountain. Really, really nice. Freezing cold water. Loved it. Nice overspray from the wind. It was so nice. Hey, new shades. Always new shades. Yeah, because remember my one's broke? Yeah, Ranger Creek, you got it. Again, more pictures just under shade, just having a nice time. Just absolutely love it. Then we went to see pieces of the Berlin Wall. Now, these are pieces of the actual Berlin Wall. I took some really nice photos of them and stuff because I really wanted to know the history. Then there's like the balancing act. There's some history behind it. If you guys want to have a quick read of that, it's really, really nice bit of history. It's called Balancing Act. And yeah, if you guys want to have a quick read of that, you're more than welcome to. I'm actually going to hydrate. Not well. I do like the fold-out glasses, but the case I have for them, I have to like hang them off me and stuff, and they could be a bit of a headache to keep putting on and off. Whereas just these plastic ones, I could just go on off and just not worry about it. I can't hang my nice ones anywhere. I'm wearing them or they're folded up and in the case, so it's always a bit of a faff to get them out of the bag and do them. So these ones I could just clip on. Yeah. So this is one of the pumps in Berlin. You could just pump it and get fresh water out of it. It's really awesome. I wanted to pump it. I thought it was really cool. I genuinely thought it was really cool. While we were there was a balloon attached to a steel cable that gets floated up and down, and you can go and sit in it and get a really nice view. I was kind of wanting to do it, but I just thought, nah, I'm not gonna lie, nah. But it looked really awesome from a distance. Here we are at Checkpoint Charlie, which I know Ranger of Krieg was quite eager for me to go and see. But yeah, and here we see Iron Warrior pumping, push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. It's just me pumping. It's a shame we all live in different places. Could have done a cannon fodder trip. That would have been really cool. This is us outside Checkpoint Charlie. And there's like Checkpoint Charlie of the history of it, and like there's some more history there, like a convoy of French ambassadors and the US Secretary of State returned from Berlin with other delegates, and it was really cool just to see the history and actually be there where it actually happened instead of just reading it. I took a photo of a lot of these just to show people it's in German and it's in English, and the turning point of the Cold War. And there you go, like amazing, like full-size photos of like history, and it's so fucking cool. Then obviously Checkpoint Charlie itself, there was an American flag obviously, and then it tells you all about the history of Checkpoint Charlie, and it's a piece still standing of the Berlin Wall from that area with the support piece on top of it. So obviously I had to get a photo with it. I could not. It was really fucking awesome. Then it showed you Berlin and the controls, and then the in the west, and then Berlin OST. It was really nice to be able to get all these photos and the history and stuff to show people. Now, I'm gonna pause this here a second. If you guys want, if you get your phones out, you can scan this and you can get an audio tour. I wanted to take a bunch of pictures of these because we did a lot of it there and like listen to our phones and stuff, but I like to sit down and listen to it. So if you want like an audio tour, there it is. You can just scan it. There's an audio tour there. So let me know when you guys have had, a quick scan of that. I'm watching on my phone, unfortunately. That's fine, no problem. You can always watch the VOD back later and then get it later. Or we're friends on Facebook, so just go to my Facebook, go to my Berlin album and just go through it. It's not that far in. Pictures of the wall and pictures of the defenses and stuff, and it's absolutely just insane. It's, Allied checkpoints and stuff. Checkpoint Charlie itself and how it all went together. What I love about this, and I'm probably going to get it wrong about East and West Berlin, I'm probably going to get it wrong, but on one side of the wall, they changed all the traffic lights to this, which is a man with a hat. Either it's like a hat or a tin hat, I wasn't sure, telling you to stop, T-posing to, assume dominance, and then one of him walking, and I loved these. I was like, they're really fun. I thought they were really nice. I know we have them here, like a red person standing and like a green person walking, but I just liked the way these were designed instead of just the ones that we have. I really liked these ones. I thought they were really, really nice. This I took a photo of, and it's insane. The whole world at Checkpoint Charlie. These are passports. These are all passports. How bonkers is that? It is insane. It's madness. Or speaking of Oppenheimer, I'm going with my girlfriend Steph to Cardiff to see it in IMAX because it was filmed in IMAX. So, it was filmed on 15mm, and I'm going to go see it on the big reel. I love it. But yeah, also pieces of the Berlin Wall randomly dotted around with like tons of graffiti. In Berlin, there was a lot of graffiti there, like a boatload of graffiti. Ranger Creek, was ist das? What is this, my friend? Let me know what it is. Then this happened. Yeah. So fucking cool. Me at the same place 11 years ago. No way! Oh my god! Okay, sorry, I'm showing this. Look, everyone! It's Ranger of Krieg in the same place 11 years ago. We were destined to be friends. We were just in the same place. Beberkrieg. Hey, you shared the link into the public chat. I'm going to show you on here. I have to. That's so cool, dude. I love that. That's so fucking cool. But this happened. Look! Rammstein on the side of a building. How fucking cool is that? I thought it was really fucking badass. And they have beautiful canals and rivers, and again, more buildings covered in this beautiful foliage. It's so pretty, and like these amazing bridges and just incredible buildings and museums. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, the rivers are fairly clear. Like when you looked in, you could see inside, but I don't think there were many bikes. I don't really know. I didn't check, but but yeah, there were so many. I've been listening to your Rammstein just a little. Oh, dude, Rammstein is incredible. Just listen to every album, and then you can pick what albums are your favorite, what songs you like, and then just make a playlist of like just the ones that you like. But I always suggest listening to some of their older stuff and branching out a little bit before going to their newer albums, because the classic Rammstein stuff, like the older stuff, is so fucking good. Like, I love it. It's just there are no words. I can't get the words out because I love them, like completely and wholeheartedly. I love them. Starting with Mutter. Mutter's such a good album. Some of the buildings out there, I cannot tell you. I wish we had this amount of building. We have pretty buildings, we really do, but they're so densely compact in Berlin. It's so nice. It's stunning work, and just the way they're put together. They're just. Like I said, I'm going to go through these fairly quickly, but I'm not going to go through them too quickly, obviously. And then underground. Oh my God, their undergrounds are so pretty. Look at the roof. It's got like stars on it. And look how, you need to understand, right? For those of us who live in the UK, you understand what I mean when I say this, right? Look at how there's no litter on the track. Look how there's no litter. Look how clean it is. It blows my fucking mind. Blows my mind how clean Berlin was. Yes, there was a lot of graffiti. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of graffiti everywhere. Anything that could be tagged was tagged. But you don't understand how clean Berlin was. Litter, fuck all of it. Barely any. Genuinely, barely any litter. looked so pretty. There were places where there was some litter. Obviously, I'm not going to say the place was absolutely immaculate, 110% no litter at all. But just comparing like my local town to some places in Berlin and just going, why can't we do that? Anyway, the tower, obviously. Right, this is a random skip, okay? So this is so random. I took this from a distance on the train before actually going to it. So that's why it goes this, watermelon. So it's... So there are more pictures of this coming soon, I promise you. So this was taken from a train because I saw it and I was like, ooh, you know, click. But the reason I took a picture of a watermelon, okay, the watermelon, okay, is because that's how big they were. I have big hands. I have big hands. That's a big-ass fucking watermelon, my guy. Who's buying this much watermelon? It's fucking huge. Seriously. Bigger than my head. Bigger than my head. This, bigger than my thigh in circumference and length from, like, my hip joint to my knee. It's big watermelon. Now then, this is really cool. This was the Rammstein meetup. I got more to talk about this soon, but I wanted a picture of that amazing poster. That poster is a rare poster. And I fucking love it. And I kind of want to replicate it so I can own one. But yeah. I've forgotten his name. I'm so annoyed with myself that I've forgotten his name. Oh, I wish Steph was watching stream right now. She could tell me. But this guy's from Wales, right? He had been in Berlin for a couple of days. Steph and I, this was like our first day here. This was like we arrived, we chilled for a bit, and then this was the next day. I've made friends with this guy on Facebook because he was so nice. He gave us so many tips, like travel tips, about where to go, places to go and visit, museums and boat rides and stuff. He was so nice. And to see somebody from Wales as well, just in Berlin, and be like, hey, look, hey, buddy. It's like, it was just really cool. This is a Rammstein meetup, which I have a separate album of, but I wanted to put him in the main album because he was so nice. Really awesome meeting him. Genuinely heart to heart. Love him to bits. This was a really awesome bar we went to, which do burgers. And fuck me, were they good burgers. The food in Berlin. I want to go back for the food. This pub, again, had stars and, like, fairy lights everywhere. It was really fucking awesome. And I have fallen in love with this brand of drink. I don't know what it is. As in, I know what it is, but, like, the brand of drink, it was everywhere. They had a cola, a zero cola. They had, like, a cherry. They had, like, they had everywhere. But the orange, the Fritz Limo, the orange flavor drink they had, it's just like, think of like Fanta, but like a million times better. Just so fucking good. But what about Prime? I've never drunk Prime. I just don't even know why people drink Prime. But this was really nice. I took a picture of it because I want to try and get it here if I can. I'm going to try and order some so that my friends can try it if you haven't. And it's so fucking good. Oh, again, look how clean it is. But check this out. I did a video because the public transport there, right? The public transport in Berlin was on point. Never late. You look at the sign says your train arrives in 1 minute. That 1 minute goes, so the 60 seconds passes, the sign will flash, and as the sign is flashing, do you see in the background over here? Do you see here? See the sign flashing here? As it's flashing, the train turns up. I don't know. Was Fanta invented in Germany? If it was, that's very cool. So as the sign flashes, boom, you're in Germany. It's insane. I have contemplated, by the way, you guys are saying it, I might as well tell you now, I have contemplated taking some of the trains arriving at platforms and stuff and kind of adding them into my hype train video and just adding some extra trains. Because all the ones I have are none of the ones I've actually seen, but these are real. While we were in Berlin, it was 33 degrees, and it was fucking boiling. The humidity was high, it was hot in general, everywhere was sweaty, but seriously, this was the hottest day. It was 34 at its highest, as you can see there, it says today. The hottest, it was 34, and man alive, I was sweating. Here's another one. Again, look how clean it is. That yellow thing on the track, by the way, is like a box. It's part of the track. It's meant to be there. Just seeing all these amazing pieces of public transport. Also, I love trains. You know me. This is not an underground. This is an above ground train, which travels on like a system that's above ground. It doesn't travel on like down at all. It's always above you. So all the trains are always above you. It's so fucking cool. Sorry to let me update. Food, drink, how clean it is, and trains. Yeah. We then got so hot and bothered by the fucking boiling hot weather. We went to this really nice beer garden-y type place, which just did like fucking awesome food. But the first thing I wanted was a fucking stein of Coca-Cola. And we both had a stein of Coca-Cola. I had 2 and then finished Steph's because she couldn't finish it. 'Cause she doesn't do fizzy juice that often. But yeah, Steph had one. I was like, I need to take a picture of you drinking. And I had one. And these steins are huge, by the way. Steph is like holding with both her hands, and then there's me like... Dover gets hot and bothered by the trains. Not like that. We were hot, and it was bothering us. Because it was fucking ridiculous. She is small, and it is big. Yeah, she's so small. I love her. She's like I love her a bit. It's my favorite person. So yeah, it was time to have a nice ice cold Coca-Cola. Also, no T-posing on the platforms in Berlin. Okay? No T-posing. Just no. This is a no T-posing area. Stop. That's their no entry signs, and I fucking love it. It was so fucking cool. It got to the point where I was sweltering. This is hot me. This is hot me. Fuck, you guys are going to make a meme from that. This is sweltering hot me. I was boiling hot. It was too hot. It was ridiculous, like moist of it. You're telling me I was very fucking moist by the end of it, drenched in sweat that day. It was so fucking bad. Almost spat out my drink when you said no T-posing. Your eyes being so wide makes me think of an owl. It was just me being very hot. Then we went for a nice walk because it did cool us down a little bit. I'm wearing my Rammstein t-shirt. I wore a Rammstein t-shirt almost every day. I took all of them with me, and then I bought more, and I'll tell you about that soon. These beautiful ponds, these huge, beautiful ponds, so pretty. You would stand by them thinking it would be cool, but the humidity, like coming off the water, it was just, you were just drenched. Now then, these are the pictures of us actually going to the tower. So basically, there, getting closer, getting very close. So we went to it. There's a QR code for you guys as well. I'm going to wait if you guys want to scan that, and I'll show you why in a moment. If you guys want to take a quick screen grab of that, or scan it with your phones, it's entirely up to you. But this is what's really cool. In this underground tunnel to go under the road to go up to this amazing monument, there are these tiny cameras in these little holes, right? And they're motion detectors. And what they do is they detect motion on an LED wall that's next to you. So check out this video. Again, there's no need for audio. I don't talk. I just do like things. So this wall here, you would wave your hand in front of the LED, the camera even, and it would detect your hand. And it would actually show your hand. If you moved your hand far back enough, like I do in a second, I move my hand nice far back, and you can see the outline of my hand and my head. There's my hand, there's my head. So cool, right? How fucking awesome is that? It was so cool. It really was so fucking cool. Someone said moist, whereas Apex usually summons him. It was really cool. And the tunnels were so cool because you were underground. It was just so cold in there. This is coming up. And man alive, the size of this thing, I'm not even kidding to you. It was hard graft for both Steph and I climbing up it. The amount of tourists, and well, me, us included, we were also tourists, but the amount of tourists with us, people walking up, fucking hell. You have no idea. It was insane. Stopping all the time because it was crazy. Dovergians for the mines. This is looking down where we had just come out. It was such a long stretch of road, and there was like a bunch of them in a row. It's like a huge roundabout, colossal roundabout. So we were getting closer to it, and then we went inside, and there were loads of images and photos and stuff. So I'll just go through these slowly. Some celebratory firework images. Those are people. Those are all people. How insane is that? That is biblical. I think it's fucking madness. Loads of really awesome models and dioramas. Ranger of Krieg, I think you'll like some of these because they're miniatures. And I know you could probably think of things to do with your little Kriegi boys. But yeah, it's just stunning, some of the stuff that was in this. The dioramas and the models and stuff are really, really nice. Just the maps of the different monuments stuff as well. Really awesome to see that. I think that's the lion in Waterloo. There you go, the Waterloo Lion. There you go. That's a shoehorn made of brass. This isn't looking down, this is looking up. This is the roof. This is like the ceiling and the supports, and you can see these giant metal struts going across all the way around to strengthen it and support it. I find stuff like that interesting, like structural engineering. I find it very interesting. More miniatures and models. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, and a nice image there that someone has just tilted. Like ruins, again, all made like miniature size. They're all miniature scale, all very small. The Colosseum, just really nicely done, really beautifully put together. Last time I was there last time there was a Krieg in Berlin. It didn't go so well. It's not what I meant. Could probably put you could probably put them on the Warhammer board. But yeah, such beautiful models and stuff. Just really awesomely put together. Just loads of America with the Statue of Liberty, and I think is that the Empire State Building? Sorry if it isn't. And then the actual the middle section of this tower, and this mural here is all made up of teeny tiny pieces, teeny tiny little, all hand cut. I just thought that was just insane. The detail when you look at it from a distance, then you look at it in teeny tiny pieces. So pretty. Must have taken so long to do. Then this is from the middle section, so you can see all around. So you can see there's huge roads that come in, huge amounts of traffic, loads of cars going around all the time. Just absolute man. Look at the length of that road just going straight down. And it was very, very pretty. This is us at the top. Sweaty, tired. Sweaty and tired. But this is us at the top of the tower, and there you can see in the distance, there it is, always there. So Steph and I had this like running joke where basically, if we ever got lost, just look for this and head towards it. Pretty couple. Ah, thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, this is as close as we could get, and it was just insane. The height of the thing, sorry if you guys are scared of heights, but the height of the thing, it was just beautiful. Just all the greenery and the trees around it as well, just so nice. I'll just show you guys more of these again just before we go. And just, man alive, it's the forbidden butt plug. Jesus God. Nate. Pinkson! Oh, I'm so sorry, but don't worry, we're here. Don't worry, you can always catch up. But we've only been live half an hour, so you're okay. You're okay. Went to this part of this park, right? Thank you so much, also Pink, for the resub, by the way. Tier 1, 17 months. Holy shit. We are just going around this beautiful park, right? Harry, what does it say on the pillar? What does it say on the pillar, Harry? Underneath the gentleman. What does it say on the pillar, Harold? Yes, it is. It says Bismarck. Bismarck in motion. Although this was a statue, so no. But yes, this statue was incredible. And the work that went into it, you could tell, like, just the bronze, and just so fucking awesome. Everything about it. I didn't take too many pictures of it, unfortunately, but I think my phone was running out of battery at this time. I'm not sure. But ducks. Love ducks. This very green pond. Very algae-filled, like, green pond. And the ducks are having a whale of a time. Or a duck of a time. And yes, I took a video. I love ducks. They're really cool. Look at them go. There's so many of them, too. Summon swordfish. ducks in duckweed. Duckweed! That's it. I called it algae. But it was so pretty. So peaceful there, too. It was really nice. Then we went to the rose garden. Now, this is just a little bit further on from where the ducks were. And this garden is so, so pretty. Steph and I just walked around it, and it was so nice. This is where something really fucking awesome happened, but I'll explain that in a sec when I get to the picture. But I love taking pictures of flowers. I just think it was really nice there. There was just some really fucking awesome shit going on in Berlin, and this rose garden was just really, really nice. And the stunning pillars and stuff that were in there was just really, really nice. So pretty. Oh, that single rose as well. It's really nice. I love it. It was really nice. These incredible statues as well, with more flowers around them. And then over in the distance, at the very back of the rose garden, where we just walked around and back up, I took a picture from the rear of all these amazing pillars that they'd put up with all the greenery growing over it and stuff like that. It was just so pretty. Sapphire's redeemed a Hail Hydrate. Thank you so much. I am crazy. Like, not crazy ill, but I feel weak all the time. And then I get sudden bursts of energy. I'm not even kidding. After I got home from work, this stream almost didn't happen. But I was like, no, you have not streamed for a long time. You need to stream. And I wanted to stream, so. Oh, damn, did I not get a picture of that? Damn, I do apologize. I didn't get a picture of it. But while we were here in this amazing garden, it started to rain, like fully rain. Now, I have been... Your cannon fodder needed you, cannon fodder. It's okay. I'm here. It started to fucking rain. Do you know what was amazing about it is everyone who was in the garden and just people in general that were chilling out just stayed there. No one, you know when it rains in the UK, people run for like cover. They just stood. It was so hot that people were just like, fuck it, and just let the rain come down on them. Just sat there. Steph and I went to sit in this really nice circle, like cage circle bit, which had loads of vines growing and stuff down it, and had an open top, and we just sat there and just let it rain. It was so good. Rain was so good. We needed it. Didn't last long, sadly, because as soon as it hitting the ground, you could see it dry. It would hit the ground and dry, and it was like, fuck. It was like, Jesus Christ. We went to this beautiful Italian restaurant at that night, okay? I took Steph on a date. Look how pretty she looks. I love her so much. She's so pretty. We went out on a date together, and she had... I forgot what she had exactly, but she had this beautiful meal, this beautiful Italian meal. I don't know what it was. I keep forgetting. I do apologize. Again, stunning lady, you're telling me. I know how lucky I am, by the way. I am punching above my fucking weight class, I tell you. And I had this beautiful lasagna. Oh my God. Right. When I say beautiful lasagna, okay, this doesn't do it justice. This picture doesn't do it justice, okay? You know a lasagna, you get it in the UK, you got like pasta, and you'll have some meat and some cheese, and then some pasta and some meat and some cheese. This was like pasta, meat, cheese, pasta, meat, cheese, pasta, meat, cheese, pasta, meat, cheese, pasta, meat, cheese. Like thousand layer lasagna. It was thick. It was so thick. It was so fucking thick. Jesus fucking Christ, it was thick. And I loved it. It was so fucking nice. You would put it. I would cut a piece with my fork. I didn't use a knife. I would cut a piece with my fork and I stab into it and scoop it up. It would come up, and just all the cheese would remain. And I kept having to like turn it with both hands to get all the cheese. It was insane. Extra thick. Was it the kids? It was bussin'. It was bussin'. It was lit, fam. So sorry. So Steph had this beautiful meal. I had this amazing lasagna. And then we went to the museum the next day. Yeah, I know. I always do that. It's just, I just look and I'm like, and I love her, and big hearts appear in my eyes. Don't forget Steph. Don't forget the lasagna. Never do that again. Never do what again? What, the lasagna? A1 Gaming, I'm so confused. What do I not do? Oh, saying, yeah, never mind. I know. Sorry. Yeah, saying the stuff I said. Bussin'. Bussin' makes me feel good. Anyway, we went to the Egyptian Museum the next day. So this was the next day. We went to the Egyptian Museum and I took 1,000,000 photos. I am not going to go through them too much. I will go through this one. They were bullet holes. These are bullet holes, bullet scars from the war. And it's insane that they've kept them. And I love that they've kept them because it's history. And it's like part of the building now. It's beautiful. Anyway, we're going to go through a lot of these pictures. I'm not going to talk too much about them because, like I said, I'm not going to bore you all with like too much detail. But this museum was incredible. And I will go slowly through these images and just show you them because, fuck me, some of the history is so... But history is fun. Yes, it is. History is fun. But I don't know enough about these to talk too much about it. Russian interior decorating. Wow, Harry. Wow. But yeah, these knives were awesome. And those swords and coins and like, look at this. How awesome is that? He's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Just amazing pieces of artwork. This chair, there's the history there for you. I'll let you guys read it. You guys can have a read of it. It's about that beautiful chair you just saw. There you go. Well, not about the chair. It's about the person who sat in the chair. History's fun. Oh, we get to that soon, the J-Expo. We get to dinosaurs later on. Anyway, so then you have statues, beautiful statues, amazing pieces of artwork. That's the ceiling. That's a dome. It's madness. It's honest to God. Every room had just beautiful pieces of artwork, beautiful like exhibition pieces. No, you didn't actually. The PP was snapped off, so no, there was no PP. Just incredible pieces of work, and like archaeology in general is pretty cool. Just so fucking cool. Took pictures of some old tools and stuff for my dad as well, because my dad loves old tools, as do I, but it's just so cool. There you go. There's a PP for you, Nate. Bronze statue, or a brass statue even. And there's Steph enjoying the audio log that we have, just chilling out. I love it. Here you go. Here's some of the old tools and stuff, hammerheads and axes and stuff. Some old shovels and some old hoes and stuff. Yes, I said hose. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, just really awesome tools and things like that. Like stuff they've uncovered, and just so cool to see that these tools we still use now. These exact same tools. Oh, this room was stunning. This room leads up to well, I'll show you now. So fucking awesome. I just loved the history behind everything and the audio that they give you, that you can just type in the numbers that are on each display and it'll tell you about them and where it was procured, where it was found. It's just so fucking cool. And you know, I'm the hoe of this stream. Thank you very much. There it is, the main piece. Dovering about everything on his trip, just stunning. I'm really sorry, but it was beautiful and stunning, and there's just nothing. I find it difficult. I'd have to get a book up and be like, right, okay, here you go, outstanding, gorgeous, you know, out of this world. I'd have to go through it because it's crazy how this country, like, well, not even the country, sorry, this city of Berlin in Germany, mind-blowing. Seriously, Steph was, of course, Steph was there, of course. But yes, we got loads of photos and stuff, and it was just mind-blowing, the scale of the place. I even took a picture of the ceiling of this place because of the way it was put together. There you go. You can see it, and these amazing pieces of wood that came across just to make this colossal ceiling. And just words do fail me sometimes, and it is mind-blowing to see some amazing work. Don't know if you guys heard that. Do you guys hear that truck going by just now? God damn it. But yes. You heard the... Yeah. He passes over and he honks. It's really cool. It's nice. But it's a bit late. Yeah, so just incredible pieces of artwork and incredible pieces of history, incredible pieces of archaeology and just everything. Steph was there too. That's a hat, by the way. That's not what you think it is. That's a hat. Harry, you'll love this. This was an amazing diorama with like mining. So there's like mining over here, and it shows people bringing it out and cleaning it and cutting it up. And it was a huge diorama. It's huge piece of work there. And I thought it was so fucking cool. Models. That's a hat. Is that Doug Dimmadome's hat? Yeah. Doug Dimmadome. Ancient Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Why didn't you line yourself up with the armor so it looked like you were wearing it? Because I'm 10 times bigger than the armor, because I'm a man that is girthy. So, anyway. More statues and stuff, and I love that they were flying the flag of Ukraine. I thought that was really fucking awesome. And that is a fucking big-ass flag, by the way. You need to think of the scale of this. Fucking huge-ass flag. So fair play to them. This amazing water feature that people were just straight up throwing their kids in and playing. They were just like, go play in the water. It was hilarious. This underground, I fucking loved. Because it was all this color, so it was all orange and like silver and white and yellow and black, and it was just so fucking pretty. And then we went out and saw more artwork and buildings. Some of the buildings, owner of the Deutschland Dividend. But yes, Berlin. I can't tell you how much I recommend you go to Berlin. I recommend you going to Berlin. Absolutely, it's one of the most amazing places I've been to. Don't get me wrong, I know I've not been far. I know I've only been to France twice, and that's it. I've been to Scotland, Wales, England, obviously. But this is my first time out of the country properly, and I went to Berlin, and I fucking loved it. Germany's amazing. The German people, really fucking nice too. So, more Egyptian stuff. Really awesome stuff. Sarcophagi, or sarcophagus. Sarcophaguses. But yes. Just really fucking ornate and intricately designed. Dead people? Yes. They were all empty, it's fine. But yeah. Really awesome. Some tapestries and just crazy. You're lucky I've never left the UK. This was my first time, and I'm 30. 30 years. I know I've been to France twice, but I'm talking... the reason I don't count France is because we were on school trips. So you were forced to do the school activity, and that was it. There was no freedom in it. Whereas this was the first time as an adult. I left the UK, flew for the second time ever. Hate flying, fuck flying. No, thank you. But it's a necessity, I guess. And we flew to Berlin, and I enjoyed every fucking second of it. Seriously. Every second of it. It was amazing. Well, it could have been a Scooby-Doo situation, Sapphire. Just saying. But yeah. Just really pretty. I hope you guys like these photos, by the way. I took so many fucking photos. Old farming tools. Like, tools that you look at and you just think, fuck, we haven't come far from these tools. Jesus Christ. Like, I know people who still use old tools like this. Like, I know farming has come a long way, like modern day technology and stuff, but I'm talking like tools in general. It's madness. These were games. They were actual games and D6 dice. I even took some pictures of the dice. Hold on. No, I didn't take pictures of the dice in that one. Sorry. We'll go back from here. But yeah, it's just musical instruments and stuff. And, oh, I tell you, just... Yeah, really enjoyed myself in Berlin. Look at the little sandals and stuff. Bye, Derek. Back to work. Have a good one, Star Sky Creations. Thank you so much for being here. I eventually want to go to Wales first. You need to come to Wales, by the way. You need to come to Wales. You need to come to the workshop and say hi. It'd be really awesome to see you. Thank you so much, Star Sky Creations. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm also very fucking tired now. Oh my god, am I tired. Like, I'm a tired boy. Passport application is in. Just waiting for it now. Nice. Oh my god. Let me know if you come to Wales. Let me know if you do come to Wales. I will absolutely put you up for the night. Seriously, you're welcome here. Oh, this awesome crocodile, like gold inlays and stuff. I'ma steal them as if I were British. I want those sandals. I love it. The last time I was out of the country was 2011. We flew back in and found out there was a massive riots in London. I remember looking at my dad and saying, we left for 6 days. The heck happened? We will absolutely tell you. You will be the main event. Stop it. Love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I will make sure I'm like off work. This beautiful hammer and chisel set used to write stuff. Look how small they are. But seriously, Star, I would love to see you. It'd be really awesome to see you. Please come along to Wales. It's a beautiful country. The ceiling was made of glass. Girthy? What, the hammer? The hammer's very girthy. No. But yeah, this amazing ceiling. All made of glass. 2 layers, like huge layers of it, so that it doesn't leak. But yeah, loads of really beautiful, beautiful pieces. I know I'm going through them quite quickly, but there are a lot of photos you don't understand. There's a lot of photos. Money! Money, money. Sometimes you need a girthy hammer. I have a girthy hammer. I also have a cosplay hammer. Just more and more museum. The museum, right? We thought an hour would be enough. Not at all. We missed our other museum and had to rebook it. It was crazy. By the way, I will say this. My feet were done by the end of this trip. We walked so much that my feet were screaming constantly. I would take my socks off and they would just go, ah! They would just scream. I was in agony for so much of this trip after walking like 3 days in a row or 4 days in a row, and then my feet were just fucking killing me. So when it came to the gig, I was fucking dying. Oh, I tell you, I was dying. Beautiful pieces of artwork. Ceilings. Really awesome blue. I love that blue. Blue's really nice. Coming up the stairs. There's the ceiling. There's the roof I wanted to show you guys. Love how that roof is put together. It looks so fucking good. So fucking good. I would show you these guys, but I don't have the audio connected. Actually, hold on. Fuck it. Let's see if I can connect the audio. Why not? Fuck it. I want you guys to be able to hear. That one. Let me know if you guys can hear this. These guys were street buskers. They also came to the Rammstein gig right at the very end of the gig and were busking outside the venue. But they were also here practicing, I think. But yeah. See if I can get the audio working. 2 seconds. There you go. Playing Rammstein songs, just so fucking awesome. You guys can hear that now, right? Because I was working on the audio while it was playing, just so I could hear it. So pretty. Can you guys hear that, right? Really fucking awesome. Yeah, there's a guy behind them with a mini drum set. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, they were outside the museum. They were fucking awesome. It was so fucking cool. And back to the train station. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Oh, I knew it. I knew I doubled it up. Right, 2 seconds. Apparently, while uploading, it doubled up because I had some trouble uploading while I was out there. And turns out I have done a double load, haven't I, of posts. Let me just check. So, back to the museum is there. Yes, I have. I posted it twice. That's a shame. Hold on then. Where's the guys? Oh, never mind. It's okay. I only doubled up on... Yeah, okay. I doubled up from there. Okay, that's fine. I can sort that out when I go to into the house, but it's fine. What I'll do, I will start us off from the roof and go from there. So here we are. This is the ceiling I really liked. That was a very yellow outfit. That was a very yellow outfit? I'm not sure. So, this is us hanging out together because we wanted to just sit down and chill. This is by one of the pieces of the Berlin Wall. Not this one, but we were next to it. That was like next to us. We were about to go on a boat ride recommended to us by that amazing guy we met at the Rammstein meetup. I will remember his name. I'm really glad I don't remember his name. Paul, I think. I don't know. I'll have to check. But we were there. It was fucking awesome. Hold on, I just realized I need to bring that back in because it's not right. There we go. He recommended us. He said, don't do the touristy white boats. And I was like, why not? He goes, you sit on plastic deck chairs that you get on decking, you know, like at home on your, like outside, you know, lawn, you know, plastic chairs or whatever. There's like 150 people on there, screaming kids. They try and flog crap to you. They try and give you like pieces of the Berlin Wall. They don't. It's such bullshit. They don't always do bilingual like history and stuff. Not that history is never always accurate and stuff. It's really frustrating. But he said, pay that little bit more and go on this boat. Now, he told us, he was like, it's fully electric. It's a fully electric boat, so it's peaceful and quiet. An audio system they have, not people talking, but like a pre-recorded audio system. As you're driving by things, it comes on and tells you about the different histories of stuff. And then when the boat turns around at the end, it just plays chill, like lounge music, jazz music. It just plays chill tunes on the boat ride all the way back. It lasts an hour and 40 minutes, I think, something like that, hour and 45. And he said, passing, like, there's like 15 of these touristy boats, one of this boat. There's only one of this boat. And like these 15 touristy boats going back and forth, you can hear all the kids and people screaming on them and all the tourist stuff, everyone with umbrellas and hats because there's no cover over them. And he was just like, he was there lying on a couch sipping champagne and being like, hello peasants, while they drive by. It was so fucking funny. So when he told us, yeah, literally random concrete glued to things being like, this is a piece of the Berlin Wall. It was really, really weird. It's really weird. And it's, you know, it's all untrue because they're all identical. And like all the pieces have just like been randomly painted and been like, this is a piece of the Berlin Wall. It's like, no, it's not. So we went on this amazing boat ride and this boat tour even, and it was such a good shout for this guy who told us to go on it because it was beautiful. It was so pretty. The boat was silent. The captain and his first mate were so nice. And it was limited to X amount of people. I think it was limited to like 15 people or like 13 people or something like that. It wasn't many people allowed on, so you could walk around. It was free to move. So peaceful. Beautiful boat as well. So fucking pretty. And it just described the history of everything. As you went by, it told you what buildings were and, you know, when the Nazis took over this building and that kind of thing, and then this became this parliamentary building after the war and all this kind of stuff. And it just gives you all the history of everything. And it's so pretty. As the boat goes along as well, thank you. And then we decided to chill out on the deck on the way back. Got a really nice photo together. But yeah, these beautiful places that it would pass and talk to us about. And it was just some of the stuff that we did in Berlin, I can't recommend enough to my friends who want to go and do their own trip to Berlin. I strongly recommend it. Have to give you one compliment for every 10 I give Steph. Fair enough. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so it's just going along and just seeing all these beautiful sights. And the boat's silent as well. It's called the Fitzgerald. And we got a lovely photo afterwards together as well to commemorate us going on this lovely boat ride. Now then, let's get the audio going again. And I'll mute and I'll leave you to listen to this.
And rebuilt in 1987 on the occasion of Berlin's 750th anniversary, using the prefabricated slab architecture common in the GDR. And rebuilt in 19.
Das Restaurant an der Silbernen Ziegel dreht sich innerhalb von 30 Minuten einmal um die eigene Achse. Das am Alexanderplatz gelegene Rote Rathaus, ein Nachbau des zerstörten Gebäudes, ist heute im Dienste des regierenden Bürgermeisters.
Alexanderplatz, now clearly visible on the right side through the TD Tower, was almost completely destroyed too. The restaurant in the Silver Sphere rotates once around its own axis within 30 minutes. The Red City Hall on Alexanderplatz, a replica of the destroyed original building, is now the official residence of the government mayor. Shows us the old
But yeah, as you can see going past us, there's one of the tourist boats. So you can see how full it is. It's 2 decks and it's just full of people. And it's just diesel powered and it just, I don't know, just didn't seem like the one for us. I kind of wanted to just be on this one and nice and chill and relaxed. It was really nice. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I can see the chat's gone quite quiet, but I've still got 17 viewers, so I'm hoping we're still live, but I'm really glad you guys are just enjoying the video.
1995 wurde von Christus in seiner Flut in einem spektakulären Happening verhüllt und im Anschluss
I love you like, shh, we're enjoying the ride. Hello, Big Baker, how are you doing? We are just talking about my trip to Berlin currently. And here's us, this is me and my girlfriend Steph, just hanging out. Also, thank you so much for being here, Big Baker. First time chatter. Wanted to do a nice video. Berlin ASMR with Dobrik, I like that. But this is just us on the boat. It was really nice. I genuinely enjoyed it. It was so pretty. And this is on our trip back. So this is our trip going back to port, and you could just sit there and they offered you champagne and drinks and just, oh, so nice. Listen to the music. I'll shut up, listen to the music. Hello, Tenable Target. Enjoy the boat ride I had in Berlin with my girlfriend when we went on holiday. So, yeah, the person on the bridge waved. Cute, right? So that was our little boat ride that we had in Germany. Also, hello, Tenable Target. How are we all doing? Big Baker. Oh, you're following my cosplay. Well, this wasn't a cosplay trip. This was to go see Rammstein. I haven't posted anything on my cosplay page yet, but I will be posting some pictures and stuff. Yeah, I saw the pictures on the Book of Faces. Looks like it was an awesome time. The boat ride is over. I'm so sorry, Ranger of Krieg. Back to reality, Ranger of Krieg. Get to making trenches. Dance, you fuck. Dance for them. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, we went and finished the boat ride. It was absolutely fucking amazing. They went around and saw beautiful architecture and there it is. See, you always see that damn tower everywhere we go. MILFs. So, so there was this van. So these vans were called miles, right? There were cars and vans everywhere, right? But this one van had the E sprayed with silver, and it was MILFs. And we kept spotting it all the time. It was fucking hilarious. In your area, say no more of the funny men I tag you in today. So is that now a rule? If any of us go on boat rides, you have to film it for the group. Yes, film it for the group. Oh god. Cross reality settings. This sounds of Krieg boy being crushed. I love it. But yeah, the MILFs, and we were sat waiting for a bus, and I saw MILFs. Here we are. Now, you have to watch out here, and at Checkpoint Charlie, women, elderly women, middle-aged women with prams with kids in them will come up to you and ask if you speak English, and if you do, they'll hand you a laminated card, and written on it in English is like, I am poor, please help my starving family, I have children to feed, and all that kind of stuff. But then you look into their pram and you look like what they've got on them stuff, they've got loads of stuff on them, and you just think, wow, how long have you been doing this? So I looked up on YouTube and in Google in general, like scams to watch out for in Berlin. One of them was the ladies with the prams with the cards asking you for money. Another one around this area, mostly around this area, was women with huge bouquets of roses that would get a rose and offer you a rose. Like, here, have a rose. No, seriously, have a rose. They'd give you you take the rose, then they'd demand money, and they wouldn't leave you alone unless you paid them, and then arguments can break out, and it was horrible. And seeing the amount of couples walking around with these crap roses, like really fucking wilted and fucked roses, and then, you know, having to give them a couple of euro every time. It's just, I didn't want the fucking rose. It's just like, you know. Pinkthorn, have a wonderful night. Seriously, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. Hopefully I'll see you at a cosplay event very soon. So you have to watch out for that kind of stuff. And yeah, so we got some really awesome pictures and stuff here. One of them tried to approach us, but Steph was very, very clear with the no. She was just like 9, like no. And then they just leave you alone. But yeah, I got some beautiful pictures here. And then actually inside the archway as well, I got some pictures. But here you go. There's a history of the Platts for you. Yeah, not been many years. Ranger of Krieg, I was called a MILF by many. And recently my nan has been called a GILF. Oh, God. Me neither. Been well over. It's been ages. And then some close-ups of the awesome chariots at the very top there as well. And on the inside of the walls, some stunning, like, carved decor and stuff. And amazing statues holding metal spears. And it's just very, very beautiful, very pretty. Everything. It's just fantastic. And then we went to, I keep forgetting what this is called. Harry, help. What's this called again? I keep forgetting what it's called. Damn it. Remember Dobrik, Alex is going to be my nan's toy boy. Yeah, I know he is. Also, yeah, you're right. Socials and Discord, I've not posted any. I do apologize. But yes, the Reichstag. Thank you. I did remember, but just I did know, but I just couldn't remember. The Reichstag. That's it. We sat outside the Reichstag for a bit. It was really awesome. Got a selfie with the Reichstag. Unfortunately, the Reichstag blinked in this one, but you know. I just posted this because it was funny, and I was just like, some people say the food here is the worst. Sorry. Okay, anyway. Just, haha! More museums. We're going to go through this one as well. There's so many museums to go through. It dies. I'm so sorry. But yes, we're going to go through more museums stuff. This wasn't as busy as the last museum we went to, so that's fine. But yeah, it was freaking awesome to go through. I will go through this one quite quickly. So many awesome stuff. Are those the gates they stole? Yes. Well, this is the front set of gates. There's like 4 different sets of gates, and this was the front one. That was yeah, all right. You know what? If you want, I'll do that as the thumbnail. Yeah, actually, that's a good shout. Actually, I'll do that as a thumbnail. That's actually a good shout. Yay, stuff we didn't steal. There you go. This is what it looked like. So it had all these pillars going all the way up, and then it had the actual gates. There you go. So the gates themselves then. And this one was the smallest of the gates. So it's freaking awesome. So that one you see over there, it's the smallest of the gates. This is really cool. So this was a floor, right, for like a dining room or, well, dining area, right? And you see how you got this like T shape, and it's all beautifully ornately done, and it's all like this, you know, galloping gazelles and stuff, and all the imagery of animals and stuff like that. But then on the sides, you just got these two plain boring pieces, right? The two plain boring pieces are where sofas went, like these huge chairs. So there's no point doing the floor nicely because you just left your sofas on them. So they just had those just star patterns on them. It was really, really cool. There's the sets of gates. So there's the first set of gates you see, and then the second set of gates, and then there's the doors at the back. And really awesome pillars and stuff. Just architecture and just history. Just stood in it as well. Crazy. Got some really awesome pictures here. Look! This is my girlfriend listening to her audio tour. I had one too, but I stopped listening to it for a while because it was too hot and I had to sit down. But yeah, look how awesome it is. It's huge. It's huge. Genuinely huge. So nice. These were great. So these were on top of walls, right? On top, like quite high up. And I'll show you a picture of Walton. Says a bunch of them like that, right? And they were called glazed knob tiles. I thought you guys would like that. Palladium Wolf Cosplay got to head off now. Glad your trip went so well. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Seriously. Really awesome seeing you. The wall plugs? No. Wall knob tiles. Glazed knob tiles. Have a wonderful night, Palladium Wolf Cosplay. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then reached like loads of awesome stuff, and bowls and jewelry, and it's just so fucking awesome. 3,000 women's laws from 3,000 years ago are on this tablet. Women's laws from 3,000 years ago on this tablet. And if a married woman has passed along the public streets and a man has sized her and said to her, let me lie with thee, if she does not consent and ceremoniously defends herself, but by force he takes her and lies with her, whether he has been found upon married woman witness, so it's all history and stuff like that. But yes, and it's all on this tablet. Yes, I know, but that's one bit of it. It's not just it. It's not just that, but I took pictures of all of it. There's a bunch of it. See? There's a bunch of them. Like jewelry should not be taken and stuff like that, and there's loads of it. It's not just about that. But yeah, there's that as well. But yeah. Yeah, and then there's this game, the Royal Game of UR, the Royal Game of I've seen this play on Tom Scott's channel. I watched him play it, and I really like it. So I might make my own one because they're quite expensive to buy. So board games are awesome. Little D6s for my math rocks people in chat. Does this say anything about shitty copper? No idea. But yeah, these little D6s, look at them. They're so cute. And that's a game as well with a little path thing. You have to put ye old 40k. These are my rock tablets. I play rocks. I like rocks. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. Just like, but no soap. So yeah, but dice though. Who needs soap when you've got dice? Look at these little models, little chariots and stuff. Really cool. But yeah, they're just so fucking awesome, and loved being in the museums with staff and just seeing some awesome stuff. These were really cool. I definitely want to talk to you about these. These were like wax seals, but not for wax. But what you do is you would roll these in ink. So you'd hold them both sides like this, and you would roll them in ink, and you would roll it along, and on the roll there would be images, and as you rolled it would create like a long flat image, and it was so fucking cool. So you had different ones, and people would put them on necklaces and stuff. So there's one there. So there's a little tiny one at the bottom of that through that like wrought iron pin. There's a bottom one there, so you would just take it off and you would just so fucking cool. This is a little hut, a little house. Another picture of that. There you go. There's a little house. So cool. Some tools and some urns and some pottery and stuff inside it. It's very cool. Just so fucking awesome. Look at the size of that display. Imagine how many points could you play on that table. I reckon you could play like 3,000 points each aside, you know? Fucking awesome. But yeah, the giant steps leading up to this temple. There's Steph listening to her audio. I took loads of Steph listening to her audio, being like, just like, I'm with my girlfriend listening to stuff. Hey, look, it's 10mm scale. Harry would know. But yeah, really fucking awesome. Beautifully done. Some tiles and some, like a loom. And there's some beautiful pots and jars and watering vessels. And yeah, it was just so much history behind it. And really fucking awesomely put together by the museum. Brass jug for water. God damn it. Yeah, brass jug for water. It's been damaged, unfortunately, but still pretty fucking awesome. Just really nicely ornate made stuff. Look at it. It's so cool. Really fucking awesome. I do love history and I do love museums and such, and it's just really nice seeing all this cool stuff. Look at all that carved detail into that little, it's so fucking awesome. This big horn. I feel like if I blew into that, I would summon like an Egyptian back to life. If I blew into that, like, or I would summon Nate and Harry and Finn and just my mods, and then my mods show up. But yeah, then we move on to like Muslim culture. And like what are they called, like the where they pray, they would like pray and stuff into there. Yeah, I could just blow it and like yell cannon fodder. But yeah, so many awesome pieces. Like I said, I'll go through them fairly quickly. I'm not going to go through them too slowly, otherwise we'll be this I do have to say something about though. They would recite from the Quran, I think from the Quran, facing away from people into this, and the way it's all shaped would echo it out as like an echo chamber, if you will. It would make it louder, like it would amplify it. So fucking cool. Really beautifully ornate and made, and it's just stunning. Really fucking awesome. Are we just demons to you? Yes, you are. You guys are demons to me. A huge single piece. This was made from a single piece of wood. There's no two pieces joined together with hinges or whatever. This is a single piece of flat wood that was made so that it would open and close. It was fucking beautiful. But yeah, so many awesome things. I love this bit. So you shout cannon fodder, just cannon fodder. And you guys appear. This is currently a village piece that they were doing, which was being moved because they needed more room. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. So I took a photo through the window of that just to be like, oh, cool. They're moving it. Yeah, it's just really fucking awesome tile work and stuff. Writing, like Japanese or Chinese calligraphy. There's calligraphy, I think. Chinese calligraphy. Or Japanese. I keep forgetting if it's Japanese. I think it's Japanese, but yes. So that's stolen. I don't know. They're in a museum. Beautiful rugs and carpets, just so fucking nicely done. So definitely stolen, right? No idea. But yeah, really fucking awesome. But still pretty. Oh, that was really cool. So many little carved details into this. So insane. The amount of detail in that alone was just mind-blowing. Dinosaurs! Who wanted dinosaurs? Because we are now at the Natural History Museum, and this is dinosaurs. You guys want to see dinosaurs? My favorite dinosaur. Look at that long necky boy. My favorite dinosaur. Love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are awesome. Look at the head. Madness, right? Is that Dippy? Dippy the dinosaur. Yeah, it's just this blew my mind more than anything. Like the dinosaurs were like fucking real, and it was just like Jesus Christ. Look at the size of it. My favorite dinosaur. This dinosaur has the Guinness Book of Records for being the tallest skeleton, like fully assembled, nothing missing, nothing just filling the pieces. Actual full skeleton has the Guinness Book of Records for it. Love it. It's so fucking cool. Look how awesome this is. Now the tail of this one, see the tail of the one in front of us? The tail was going like that, and then it kept going and kept going. So it was like coming out the door. So it went from the tail, then whips, and then goes whoop, whoop, and then out the door. Oh my god, squad goals, dinosaur article of clothing, and Iron Warrior merch combo. Yeah, just incredible finds, incredible pieces. And yeah, oh, also, if I take this to the archaeology guy, do I get a kabuta or do I get a Iron Cosplay? I feel the next time you are down in our part of the country, we need to hit up a couple of London museums. Sure, that'd be awesome. But yeah, which Pokemon are these? That's Kabutops, right? Or Kabuto? Omanyte? Yeah, is that Omanyte? If I, you know, because you can take it and then you can make it into another one. I remember playing Pokemon. Omanyte. No, I know. I'm just joking. Look, Wales on a giant globe. Look at it. Look at it. Found Wales. Look at it. Sorry, I just do love that. This is really cool. Like, bored into the earth. Like, how fucking cool is that? It was like a long tube you look down, so I did that, and then yeah. 6 of us plus Iron Warrior invasion of the capital. Why not? A donkey! These stairs, by the way, even though we couldn't go up them, unfortunately, they were so beautifully made. All made of iron. Iron within. All made of iron. So fucking pretty. Really fucking stunning. Again, I'm probably going to be saying the word stunning and pretty and beautiful and everything so many times, but I just don't know what other words to use because it just... I loved everything about it. Look at this T-Rex skull. How cool is that? So fucking terrifying. So fucking terrifying. Love it though. These are some strange looking dinosaurs. T-Rex! Look at these fucking skulls. I ignore that video. That's a long video and it doesn't really do anything. Now, check this out. This skull here was found in 2020 by an American on private land in the US. Found it. An amateur paleontologist? No. What are they called when... What are they when they're looking for dinosaur bones? Is it a paleontologist? I don't remember. Archaeologist is buildings and stuff. Like finding like civilizations and stuff, I think. And it is paleontologist. Okay. And it's found in 2020 in the US. How crazy is that? Look at these fast boys. Imagine that thing fucking running towards you. Fuck that. Could not fucking do that. And there he is. The big boy. The big boy. Look at the fucking size of that thing. Fuck that. The big T-Rex. The size of that boy. Madness. Duvrick the Dino. Big dino, but you're telling me this fucking thing's huge. Look at the size of it. Massive fucking thing. So big. Massive fucking head. Tiny arms. Huge fucking legs. Massive legs. This is the back of that skull. Here you go. Finding a dinosaur bone. Probably every child has dreamed of this. In fact, this probably happens to very few people. But what if... Can I hang my dinosaur skull over the mantelpiece? That depends on the country in which the fossil is found. In Germany, some fossils finds need to be reported and belong to the country. In the US, however, if a fossil is discovered on private land, it is the property of the landowner. Sorry, I blinked. It is the property of the landowner. As a result, dinosaur hunters are out and about in North America searching private land for fossils. They must have permission from the owners to do this, and if they're successful, both profit from the proceeds of the sale go to obviously the person who found it and the person who owns the land. This is what happened this has happened with the discovery of the excavation of the Triceratops skull on display in 2022. 2022, crazy, right? This was discovered by an amateur fossil hunter, Mark Eatman. Eatman actually makes a living from installing floors, but his passion is for dinosaurs. He has already tracked down a few other fossils in the past. This specimen is called a meal named after the owner's daughter. How pretty is that, right? I think that's really cool. I like taking pictures of the information as well if I can. This was the best exhibit in the entire museum. Anyway, so look at tiny little bite. This was in front of the T-Rex. This was there on a little plinth and right in front of where the T-Rex was looking. It was like, fucking hell. This, if you guys are squeamish, don't look for the next little while. These are dead animals in jars. So many. So many. Fish, birds, snakes, everything. Seriously, all preserved in big jars. Blows my mind how many jars there were. By Pokemon logic, that tiny bird was killed, is what killed the dinosaur. Fair. These are all just like fucking jam jars and stuff. It's crazy. But they need jars, I guess, so, you know. But yeah, like fishes and piranhas and look at all of them. So fucking many. Blows my mind. Actually blows my fucking mind. Someone has like documented all of these and numbered them and preserved them, and it is staggering sometimes when you look at some of the stuff people have done. There's a really cool one. Yeah, got to get a selfie in front of all the dead animals, right? Good move. This one was cut open so you can see its intestines. This is a snake eating, and then they cut open the side of the snake so you can see it going in. Then this is a snake currently like mouth open eating a rat. Seriously fucking cool. Eating like a lizard or a chameleon. Just absolutely crazy. And this is how it's all like done. It's so fucking awesome. These are really cool. Giant scaled up like models of animals, stuff like ants and stuff. How fucking cool is this? These are really cool models. These are beautifully made. Like showing you like blown up versions basically. And it's so fucking cool. This giant spider, for example. Imagine if that was real and that was that big. I would take a shotgun everywhere I go. Because I'd be prepared to fucking kill these motherfuckers. I swear to Christ. Yeah, it was, you know, amazing. Yeah, fuck that, right? Fuck that. It just gives me, yeah, no to that. Like that TikTok. Yeah, no to that. But yeah, here's some coral and some like larvae or something. It's really fucking cool. Screams, fuck that spider, burn it with fire. Right, I'm off to call my nan. Toto, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We're not going to be long now, but I've got a few more to go through. And then highlights of taxidermy, if you guys want to take a screen grab of that. But have a wonderful night, Sapphire. Thanks so much for being here. Say hi to Nan for me. Give her kisses. It tells you all about how they do it and how like taxidermy for the Museum of Berlin and like the standards they've developed and stuff. It's fucking awesome. Then they're showing you the casting and the molding process. And I have to show you this guy. Look at this chunky boy. Look at that chunky boy. Look at him. It is Wednesday, my dudes. And it just shows you like dodos and like how they've like done everything and the two-part molds and stuff they use and how they... It's amazing. Look at it. Doing every single bone onto pieces of wire and stuff. It's crazy. That is the hypnotoad. That is a deceased hypnotoad. It just shows the process of like taking a squirrel and opening it up and taking the skin off of it and then stuffing it and then making it into an actual like taxidermied, you know, version of that animal. It's just so cool. Some of the stuff that they've done in the museum. Look. All glory to Hypnotoad. I might make Hypnotoad my new bureau back screen, just Hypnotoad. Loads of birds. Loads of birds. I love macaws. Macaws are so pretty. Show you my favourites in a sec. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, Futurama's back. I've already watched the episodes. It's really, well, episode 1. This thing so far. So fucking awesome. Macaws are so pretty. It's a shame these are all taxidermied, but still. My favourites, the long red-tailed macaws, I think is the one I like. Yeah, that's what those are. So cool. Look how pretty they are. They're so fucking pretty. Macaws are just really nice animals in general. That's a cunt. Knut. What are you looking at, you cunt? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I just thought it was really funny because when I glanced at it, like originally, I was like, ha! Took a picture of it. I was like, other people will also say that's cunt. Yeah, these awesome taxidermied animals as well. I was on a Teams call the other day, and the person I was talking to slams cunt button, slams nut button. Oh, right, nut. I got a cunt. Daughter's bungee flying around, and it kept pecking the camera. Oh, the budgie. Sorry, I had bungee. Budgie. Yeah, these are fucking beautifully done. Monkey. Oh, this one's great. Right, these two pictures are the wrong way around, but still. Whoa, don't forget the big C word. Yeah, I say it all the time. It's like, you, the guy she tells you not to worry about. So, you, the guy she tells you not to worry about. Anyway, so yeah. Great bastard. I loved taking pictures of signs like this. I thought it was great. Then you got pandas. Fucking dumbass pandas. Oh, God. Oh, I do apologize. I've had a long day. Well, a long 2 days. Got another long day tomorrow. Even a longer day tomorrow. Me versus the guy in the dating app. Oh, Jesus. Be strong for mother, Jeffrey. This was stunning. This was all done with like folded paper and stuff and coloured in by, I think, a bunch of kids. It's really pretty looking. Look. Again, all taxidermied. Like, wow. Genuinely looks like it's about to come out and like eat you. It's about to blink and like turn its head. Crazy. This was really cool. This was really cool. It was the DNA, like the DNA, like the DNA, not just like the DNA of life kind of thing. This was really cool. You could touch the table and it would detect where your hand was. The colors are from my phone because that's how it worked, unfortunately. But the colors are from the lens on my phone, not from me touching the table. But yeah, I thought interactive stuff. I love interactive stuff. Look, a panther or a puma. Look, it's so pretty. Love its eyes. Eyes are really pretty. Peacock. Lion. Look at him. Ah, look at him. Zebra. Look at all these birds. All taxidermied. All the bugs, all the little beetles and stuff. Insane. Look at the size of this fucker. Look at the size of that fucker. Just really stunning. Just to see these animals up close. Fucking madness. I found Uranus. And I got Steph to take a picture of me pointing at Uranus. Uranus! I had to. I made a beeline for it. All the planets were there, but I made a beeline for Uranus. I love it. Dovrig, you just scared Nate, you bastard. How did I scare Nate? Why? What did I do? I said Uranus. It's me pointing at Uranus. What? How have I scared Nate? Pointing at Uranus. Not Uranus. My anus. But how did I scare him? Madness. This was at the underground leading up to the Natural History Museum, which was really fucking awesome. So, big dinosaur on the wall. That was really cool. This is Universal Studio. He's afraid of lobsters. Ah, is he? I forgot. Sorry. Sorry, Nate. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nate. This is Universal. Hey, the J-Expo. Hello. Sorry. I just think I woke up the neighbor's baby with my manly, girly scream. Now then, this I definitely want to talk about. This I definitely want to go through. This is the East Side Gallery. This is what's left of the Berlin Wall standing in its entirety. Obviously, there are gaps, but everything is done. It's all artwork, and it's all showing you different artists and like their different styles, and there's messages and stuff, and it's incredible. It's so fucking awesome. Lead me on my dreams among different time and space to share hope with nations and believers, to observe with modesty the pure truth, and to reveal prudently, I think, the magic and the mystery. So it's really, really awesome. Is that a hail hydrant? Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Apologies for my poor reading skills. English is my second language. And then there's some date stuff there. I don't read German. But yes, there's really fucking awesome pieces of artwork all over the East Side Gallery. And I took a photo of pretty much all of them. Steph bought a book of the East Side Gallery as well. There's a really awesome book with all the different art pieces and stuff in it. And I think it's really fucking awesome. Not all of the ones are going to be in it because they change all the time. There was loads of blank walls as well where people have they've repainted and then someone gets to paint something new. And it's fucking awesome. Look, gas masks. Harry, look, gas masks. Ranger of Krieg, gas masks. Cute owl. And yeah, it's just really fucking awesome. All the really fucking badass stuff that's all over the East Side Gallery. Just really awesome pieces of artwork and messages. Schlorp. Yeah, sorry. Thirsty bitch. But yeah, it just shows you such incredible pieces of artwork. Really awesome. Many small places do small things that can alter the face of the world. I think that's really cool. Showing you where one of the checkpoints was. These guys in robes and gas masks. West Berlin, East Berlin. Remember, if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you are more than welcome to go and check these out in my albums. I won't be uploading these to my cosplay pages because they're holiday photos, you know. This is Steph, and then a really nice guy took a photo of me and Steph, and I thought it was a really nice photo. So there's Steph being absolutely beautiful, and then there's me next to her. Yeah, really awesome bits of artwork. Loads of really cool stuff to think about and read. There's one of the most famous ones. There's the most famous. That was on so many magnets and posters and tea towels and everything. You could buy that image everywhere. That's one of the most most popular, I'd say, because of the message it conveys and stuff. Yeah, there's loads of really fucking awesome stuff here. I don't know why some of these are uploaded twice, but they have. Yeah, that one I thought was really fucking thought-provoking. Is everything okay? Yes. Yeah, just really fucking beautiful stuff. Loads of, like I said, thought-provoking stuff. That's painted on a wall. Looks so fucking real. It is mind-blowingly how real that looks. Some really psychedelic stuff. Got really nice photos next to these. I think I look really nice in that photo. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. The East Side Gallery, if you're going to go somewhere, definitely go to the East Side Gallery. So fucking worth going. Watch out for pickpockets. There's signs everywhere saying watch out for pickpockets, and it's true. It gets very busy, so you have to watch out. But we went on quite a quiet time. So it was quite quiet when we were walking around, so you can get loads of really good pictures of people walking in front of you all the time. So that's really fucking awesome. That was really cool. The perspective. Detour to the Japanese sector. These guys were cool. I just liked these because I thought they were pretty cool. Just really funny faces. I took a picture of like a bunch of different ones, even though there was some the same, just flipped the other way. I just thought it was kind of cool. Test the rest. That was really cool because it looks like the side of a ship, like a hull, but it's a wall. I think it's just really cool. I think it's just so fucking cool. No Man's Land. Like really cool, weird Tron kind of thing going on there. So that was really cool. Snoopy bike seat. Sit on the dog's face. That was just random, but I did take a picture of it because I was like, that's quite cool. Took a picture of it. And then this is us arriving back in Bristol. But before we left, our plane got delayed, so I decided to take over and just fly us home. I'm joking. I did get a picture in the cockpit, though, because I really wanted a picture in the cockpit. Because I'm a giant child. Anyway, that's German Doctor Who, so you know, German Doctor Who in a TARDIS. And here we went to like just some random places in Berlin. And while we were walking along the street, there was a model toy shop, and I thought it was closed. So I took a picture of this little grey Fergie in the window, and it's a petrol TVO, a little petrol Fergie like my one. And I was like, oh man, I really want that Fergie. And we walked in, and realizing it was open, and I bought it. I had to. I couldn't not. I held that box like making sure it's my little precious tractor. It was so cool. It's a little petrol TVO Fergie, and I love it. And it looks like mine, and I fucking love the detail in it, and it's just so cool. And it's got all the little, everything's where it should be. The little toolboxes where it should be and stuff. It's great. Do what now? I'll check that clip in a sec. But yes, that is my trip to Berlin. I do have a few more to show you. There's not many photos here, but this is the Rammstein meetup. This was all the really fucking awesome people who came together to meet up before the Rammstein gig in Berlin. Really fucking awesome. Met so many amazing people from all over the world. So many people from all over the world coming to see Rammstein in Berlin. And I thought it was just the fucking coolest. And this is all of us hanging out. Also, yes, if you've spotted it, I did indeed bring my Welsh flag to represent, because loads of people do it, and I gave it to Steph to hold while I held the colossal Rammstein flag I bought with me. So it was so fucking cool to see so many amazing fans and so many just like-minded individuals who not only love Rammstein to the same level I do, but just want to talk about it a lot, and it's so fucking cool. I fucking love it. I thought it was fantastic. Also, I went to different locations for different Rammstein shoots and stuff. This is the train station, the underground, right? This is the underground where they filmed Mine Tile, where they all come up, where I think they're coming up just outside the train station, and they cross the road to the right. And they did this in public with all the band members on leads being like taken along outside in Berlin. And it caused a bit of an uproar back then. Another one is the bank. It's not actually a bank, but it is. There's me with my hands up outside the bank. This one's really cool because this is from Ich Will. And this is them walking out of the very same doors that I'm stood outside. How cool is that? I thought it was fucking badass. Here is Messe Berlin, Radio Berlin. And there's the tower. There's me pointing at it because I got super fucking excited. There's me and Steph. There's me very excited. There's me calm now because Steph said I'm calm now. This is me outside Radio Berlin. Thank you so much to Richard Bird Shooting Cosplays for editing this for me. And I was wearing the radio t-shirt as well when we went there. I had to make sure I was wearing that t-shirt. And I was really, really fucking hyped about it. And there's the boys walking outside. And there's me in the same place. So fucking hyped. God, I love Rammstein. They're so fucking cool. Then the Zeit album cover. We went there. There it is. It's so fucking cool. We met so many other people who were there to do the same. That little queue formed and we had pictures. There's me walking exactly where Till Lindemann stood, which is my fucking favorite picture. It is so fucking cool. Steph and I got a photo together. There was really awesome Rammstein fans there who were like, would you take a photo for us? I'm like, yes, would you take a photo for us? And it was so fucking nice. And there's us walking down the stairs like the band did. So fucking hyped. There's me walking to the staircase. There's me at the very top for the first time, just having the best time, and I absolutely fucking loved it. Also, I want to give a massive shout out to Richard Burge, Shooting Cosplayers, once again, for editing me into the Zeit album, Walking Down the Stairs. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. And finally, Rammstein, Berlin, 18th to the 7th, 2023. We got to the Olympiastad, the Olympic Stadium, at 1 a.m. We slept all night until the next day. Steph was so cold and so tired. I felt so horrible making her do this, but I love Rammstein so much that I will put even the people closest to me through a pretty kind of shitty-ish time, because she was freezing cold, she was shivering, and felt fucking horrible. But even though it was an uncomfortable night sleeping on the floor, when the sun came out the next day, hier kommt die Sonne, I was very, very happy, because we got to get to the barriers and queue. There's Steph sitting down in the queue. The barriers opened. Here we go. Let's fucking go into the Rammstein gig. We got our Fire Zone badges, got our tickets ready. Steph was so fucking happy at this point. I was happy. We had our numbers on our hands, ready to go in. This is us just chilling next to each other with our little feet and my boots. There's really awesome guy dressed as Till Lindemann. So fucking cool. Steph just chilling on her phone while we're in the queue. Love this selfie of us. I really love this selfie of us. It makes me very happy seeing that one. Gates open. We're all ready to go. No footage, no images of us going in, because it's just go hell for leather. And here we are, front row, Rammstein, for the 10th time for me, for the first time for Steph. And we got to see the most incredible industrial band in the world live. And I can't tell you how happy I was. As you can see here, just to get a little bit soppy, when Rammstein play Adieu at the end of their gig, not only is it the end of the gig, but I get very emotional, because it's a very powerful and emotional song. And as you can see, I get a little bit emotional. But, you know, it is what it is. And I had the most amazing time with Steph. And there it is, the stadium closing up. Everyone's leaving. And it is a moment I will never, ever forget. Every gig I've been to, I don't forget the gigs I've been to. And the fact that I could take my girlfriend there, who I love to bits, and just want to show her my love for a band that I can't tell you enough about. It's just really nice to be able to do it. And yeah, Rammstein are incredible. If you guys ever get the chance to see them, for fuck's sake, go see them. Whether it's front row Fire Zone or not, go see them. It is worth every fucking penny. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so fucking much. I love you guys to bits. Thank you so much for being here. So many of you have just sat here and listened to me talking about my trip to Berlin and my love for Rammstein and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely fantastic. You're really selling this band. We have to check them out. Listen, the J Expo, if you want to check them out, please do. I love that. You just immediately just up my like feelings, because I'm feeling, you know, I get emotional talking about Rammstein. But listen here, if you wanna listen to Rammstein, listen to their album stuff first, and then listen to their live stuff after, because they have live albums and stuff too. It didn't play. Oh, is it happening again? No way. It should have played. I didn't hear it. Oh, no way. It should have. Sound alerts are all on. Not sure why I didn't play. Hold on. Sound alerts. Oh, wait. No, it played here, didn't it? Yeah. Sound alerts on. Dover, your sound alerts are fucked up again. Thanks, Harry. Thanks, Rangers Craig. I really appreciate that. Sound alerts. Let's see. Sound alerts. Audio sound alerts. Weird. Let me check. Only thing I can do is check. Make sure they're right. I will play a random sound clip and see if I can get it to play. My alerts. I'll just play hello there. See if that works. Let me know if you guys can hear this one, if I can figure out how to test it. Where do I test it? Oh, fuck, it doesn't say where I can test it. There you go.
Hello there.
Did that work? Could you guys hear that? Because if you can't hear it, then I'm not sure what's going on. Legit have waited my entire time to hit that button, by the way. No, it's okay. It's cool. That worked. Right, okay, hold on. If that worked, then... if that worked, then... Does that work? Can you hear it? Is that one working this time? Because if it's not, then I'm not sure what's going on with just that sound clip. Yep, that worked. There you go. Played it for you. I'm not sure why it wasn't working. There you go. Can you hear it now? Is it still playing? I hope it's still playing. And it's not doubling up now, is it? It's not doubling up for anyone? I hope it's not doubling up for anyone. Thank you so much for the bees, by the way. Too late, already played it. Fair enough. Well, as long as it didn't double up. It's not doubling up for anyone? Yeah, it works. No doubling up. Sounds good. Mint. Awesome. Well, listen. Thank you so much for being here. But remember, we're not completely done yet. We're not completely done yet. Hail Hydrate, thank you so much. Is he still here? Is Chris still here? Chris, are you still here, or did Chris go earlier? I hope Chris is still here. If he's not here, I'm going to be fucking gutted he's not here. Is Chris still here? Chris, are you here, my friend? Someone at Chris and be like, are you here? Bloody hope he's here. I pressed it again right as you played it. I was like, oh, whoops, well, double played Ghostbusters. It's fine by me. Oh no, Chris, please tell me you're here. You've been asking for so long. Chris, I can see you're still here. I can at you. I need Chris to acknowledge that he's here before I say this, because otherwise he's going to be mad. So, and I don't want him to miss it. So yeah, if anyone can at Chris or contact him in some way, or yell at him, get him to jump back over. He's here. I'm just trying to make sure that he's actually on the stream. But I think he might be playing World of Warcraft. I don't know. Let's see if I can. Does anyone have him on Discord? Can anyone message him on Discord, or anyone ping him or at him in the Discord or something? I'm trying to find him now. See if I can find him. I'm going to say get on stream now. He's offline on Discord, so I'm not sure whether... he's not on the list of viewers. Ah, man. That's a shame. I've messaged him on Discord, but he's still offline. Oh, he's going to be so gutted he missed this. Oh, well, don't worry. It's okay. I've got the actual announcement one to do anyway, like the actual big one, so that's fine. Let's hope he's here for that one. I'll tell him to be here for that one. But, guys, I have some fucking awesome stuff to tell you, because the patches have arrived. I'm going to actually focus the camera. There it is. The patches have arrived. Iron Warrior cosplay patches are here for you guys. So that actually means, let me focus that properly. Better. This now means I can do the merch drop. So the merch drop is gonna be happening now. These are here. The merch drop is gonna be happening. No, it's not happening tonight, but it is gonna be happening. It is currently July 27th. Just you wait. The merch drop will happen soon. I will message Chris off of stream. I'll even message him. What I'll do is somebody clip this. Somebody clip me saying that the merch drop will be happening soon and send it to Chris, because I'm going to be messaging him being like, just so you know, you missed this. But I will let him know what stream it is, so that he can jump on, because he has been relentless in asking me whether the merch drop is happening. When is it happening? He needs to know. He wants to get in. He wants to be the first in, and I don't blame him. He's like me at a Rammstein gig, so I don't blame him. So I will let him know as well. But seriously, these patches, what do you guys think, by the way? Do you guys like these? How cool are they, right? Like them? Think they look sick as fuck? I think they're fucking badass. Thank you again to Richard Burge for designing these for me forever ago. They're fucking badass. I love them. So yes, they are 2 inches by 2 inches. So you can see they will fit on your arm. They will fit on an arm, or they'll fit like on top of a pocket, or they'll fit like under a pocket, or they'll fit on your forehead. So yeah, if you guys want patches, they will be in the Iron Within boxes. Now, hear me out before you panic. There are 150 of these I've ordered, and I've got 150 of them. I counted. I made sure to count. There's 150 of these I've got. I am not going to sell 150 Iron Within boxes. I know that for a fact, okay? So that's fine. When the merch drop closes, like when the actual merch drop closes for like t-shirts and hoodies and everything, I will open my Etsy to just patches. So whatever patches I've got left, so I'll count out how many, then a few extra for some giveaways and stuff, and one for myself. I will keep what's left over, and there will be a lot left over. So I will then sell these individually for you guys, so you guys can buy a patch. If you don't want to buy a t-shirt or hoodie or a hat or anything, you can buy the patches instead. So I really hope you guys like that. That's something I really wanted to announce. I'm genuinely really excited about that. So I will be dropping the merch very soon. So keep an eye out. I'll probably let Chris know before, because he's been crazy at me. He's been like messaging me all the time, being like, when is it happening? Is it happening soon? Please let me know when it's happening. It's like, Chris, you're a legend. I absolutely will let you know when it's happening. So yes, the merch drop is happening. I'm really excited for it. Cannot fucking wait for that. Genuinely over the moon. These took so long to get here. Sweet Mary, Mother of God, they took so fucking long. Anyway, they are, by the way, you can stitch them on. They are absolutely stitchable. You can stitch them if you want to stitch them. But on the back, they're iron-on. They literally melt. You put them on and the glue will melt and it will stick to whatever you want. I wanted iron-on ones. So these are iron-on if you're not into the whole stitching thing. So you know what an announcement of coming merch drop needs, right? I don't know I don't know. Hazard 4 Eyes, you're scaring me. You know what announcement? You know what the Ghostbusters theme. Why wouldn't it be anything else? But honest to God to you, thank you so much. I really fucking appreciate it. I have a button on here called sub banners. I'm going to press a button. I don't know what it does. I don't know what that button just did. So yeah. Cool. Anyway, I just pressed a button with sub banners on it. I need to figure out what it is at some point, but right now I have no fucking idea. Anyway, so what the fuck is it? I have no fucking idea. I was trying to look it up now, but could not tell you for love nor money. Weird. Anyway, I got nervous when you said you were worried, like, shit, this joke back. No, it's fine. I was just worried because I didn't know what you were going to do. Because every time someone says something like that on my stream, someone does something insane, and then I don't know how to react. Or I get raided or something. Oh, God, no one raided me tonight. I'm actually leaving because I'm very tired. Oh, I know what that is. Don't worry, I know what the button is now. Ignore me, I know what the button is. It's been that long that I forgot what a button on my stream deck did. Anyway, patches are done. Thank you so much to everyone who chilled out for listening to me rant about Berlin. Well, not rant, talk about Berlin. I'm really glad you guys like the boat videos too. I love that boat ride. I will absolutely suggest that boat ride to anyone and everyone if they're saying they're going to Berlin. Seriously. You love it. You love the Ghostbusters theme. So do I, by the way. Anyway, so it is time. It is that time now. We are heading off. It is time to end. We are going to go and raid, because why the fuck wouldn't I? Oh, I know who I'm raiding. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Before I do, I want to give a massive shout out and thanks to my moderators. Thank you so much. I haven't seen Zug in a while. I need to message him asking me if he's okay, because I'm very worried. If you guys haven't already, please check out my moderators. They are incredible. Ranger of Creed currently is flat out making trenches, so fair play to him. And he's moderating my stuff at night. Absolutely fucking awesome. Oh yeah, that's us. That is you, Nate the Chill Valhan. Absolutely. Right. There we go. Awesome. So, great for being back. Thank you so much, JX, I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm getting back into the swing a bit now, you know? I feel like I'm really getting back into it. So, I forgot we are doing stuff. I love you, Nate. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for being here. We are going to head off. I'm going to put some tunes back on. We're going to head off and raid Artemis Blackfire because I haven't chilled out with Artemis Blackfire for a while. So if you guys want to come and hang out with me and Artemis Blackfire, please join the raid. I really, really appreciate it. I will be back. I will be back again Tuesday. Now, we need to talk about Tuesday. I will update the posts and stuff because I need to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Thank you so much for being here. Don't panic. I will be back Tuesday. Thursday, I'm not sure. I will update you guys. Keep an eye on all my socials. Thank you so much for being here. I've been Iron Warrior Cosplay. I shall see you all again on the next stream. Holy fuck, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I shall see you all again soon. Bye for now.